What's going on, guys? My name is ATF Cobra, and today I'm going to be covering the weapon review for the L85A2, the British Armed Forces Standard Assault Rifle that fires the 5.56 by 45 NATO Standard round. The L85A2 took production around the 80s, between the 70s and the 80s, and it actually was brought into the British Army, and 330,000 of these assault rifles were made. And it's supposed to be a lighter, better assault rifle for the armed forces, because the L86 actually is a lighter light machine gun. So the L85 is the assault rifle. Some people have that confused sometimes. They think, oh, the L85 is a light machine gun. It's not a light machine gun, it's an assault rifle. The L86 is the light machine gun. But anyways, the L85 has a 650 round per minute fire rate, has a 30 round magazine, 31 max ammo. When you start off with 31 rounds, one in a chamber, obviously, start off with 30 rounds. And when your magazine is full, when you're full, in Battlefield 3, you'll have about 217 rounds. And the reload time for the L85 is 2.5 seconds if you have bullets in the magazine, and it's 3 seconds if you have no bullets. Now, the L85 is not one of my favorites, but it's definitely a gun that you could go to if you are tired of using different weapons, or if you want to try something new, or if you do want to sneak around into your enemy. Hold on into one position, hold down that fort, because that's what this gun is used for. It's not that super mobile gun where you go around and try to destroy your enemies or flank around with, unless you slap on the silencer, which I kind of don't recommend. But if you guys are able to adjust with the post-patch silencer, the way it reacts now, then definitely try to use the silencer with it. But I don't recommend it because it has a low fire rate. The thing about weapons with the Battlefield 3, weapons that have low fire rate that you slap on recoils to, they'll kill your enemies a lot slower, and things like this will happen where somebody will be able to duck around a corner and escape you from taking them down. Now, you definitely don't want that to happen. You want to make sure that you are aiming center mass, because of the recoil. The recoil feels really strange. It feels like it goes up, right, left, down. It feels like it goes in every direction for me when I use it. I'm pretty sure it's the same for you guys as well, but the recoil is basically side to side and up and to the right. And usually assault rifles that have that recoil, including the G3A3 and the Scar in the engineer class, those are the guns that tend to have that recoil, because they do have higher damage. But now every assault rifle has a 25 damage to 17 drop off, just like the L85. The L85 has a 25 damage and it drops off over range to 17. So you're gonna get a lot of those 3 to 4 bullet kills. Now, like I said, the L85 is not a light weapon. Here I was using the red dots bipod, and that's about it. I try to use 1 or 2 attachments with the assault rifles, because post patch, the more attachments you add, the slower you move, and you definitely don't want to be slow, because you want to strafe around and avoid your enemy's gunfire. Sorry about that. But anyways, L85, it doesn't feel, to me, it doesn't feel accurate. It doesn't feel like when I put my bullets down range, it doesn't feel like they go exactly where I need it to go. It feels just like firing the Scar. And the Scar, for me, the way I'm able to handle that weapon is I fire fully automatic rounds. And the reason for that is not because I want to spam the trigger or anything like that. It's because it's a slow fire rating gun. So that means you need to put as many shots down range to take care of your enemy before he takes care of you. Now, another thing about the L85 that I kind of like and kind of skip over is the low recoil. The low recoil is manageable, and it helps you win those medium to long range gunfights. Now, the low recoil, like I said, it feels different than any other recoil. It doesn't bounce around like any other assault rifles do, up and to the right. So you have to make adjustments for that. When you're firing and you see your shots are off, you need to quickly stop firing and try to put bursts down range, 1 to 2 shot bursts down range, and that's gonna help you hit your targets a lot easier and a lot better, instead of firing and 3 round bursts and not hitting a damn thing. Now, the L85A2 is not an easy gun to use because the iron sights are too bad, but it's not something you're gonna get used to fairly quickly. When you do unlock the further attachments, the best attachments that I've used on it, I picked some of these weapon up. I didn't go too further into all the attachments for the gun, but the best attachment I've used so far was the 3.4 times scope. That scope actually helped me in longer range gunfights because it's a clear scope. It adds a little bit of zoom. I don't really recommend the holographic sight because it feels inaccurate. I mean, it feels like your bullets aren't hitting where you need to. Just like the red dot here, you can see that it has a lot of spread. Different attachments give your gun different characteristics. Red dot gives it a little bit of spread. As you can see in these videos, it's going to side, and you're seeing that a little bit. That's what you guys have to compensate for, as well as the 85. Overall, I think it's a decent gun. It's something new that you guys should try out and use for a little bit, and you might like it. I don't know, I don't like it too much, but that's my taste on it. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This was a subscriber requested video. More to come, just ask me. It's been your boy ATF Cobra. Peace.